Hello, student. Today we'll start class 4 EVS chapter 18. Too much water, too little water. So it's all about the story of Nalamada, Andhra Pradesh. Sugandha was reading her book when she heard someone at the door. She saw that there was a visitor from the city. Appa welcomed the guest. He told Selba to bring a cold drink for him. The guest said, I do not take cold drinks. I will just have a glass of water. Appa said, these days we are not getting water that is fit for drinking. It does not it does not even look clean. It would be better if you do not drink this water. We do not have a choice, so we drink it. So, Sugandha, she is a small girl who was reading her book when she heard someone at the door. She saw that a visitor. There was a visitor from the city, and her father's welcomed him and said to Salva to bring a cold drink for him. But then guest said no, he will not drink cold drinks. He will just have a glass of water. But as her father said, no, these days water is not fit for drinking, even it does not look clean also. So it would be better if we will drink it. Water games. Bajar Gaon, Maharashtra. There was a big water park near Bajar Gaon. One day Rohan and Reena went with their parents to the water park. So it is the story of Rohan and Reena. One day they went water park with their parents in Maharashtra. So there were many water fountains. Reena said, look Rohan, there are so many rides in the water. So they reach parks and they saw many water fountains, and Reena said to her brother that look all these big ponds, that there are so many rides in the waters, and look all these big ponds. So Rohan said splash splash. Both turned around. They saw a long thick water hose going zoom zoom zoom. So they were playing very nicely, and they saw water fountains, and everywhere they just roam. Children were sliding from a Children were sliding down a big tall slide and landing in water with a loud splash. So children were playing in the park. They were just sliding down a big tall slide and sliding in water with a loud splash. Rohan got into a swing high above whose within a second he had landed in the water. Reena gave a shriek of surprise. So Rohan also played with them nicely, and Reena also. Just then they heard a lot of noise and loud voices from outside the park. Everyone ran towards the main gate. There was a crowd of people carrying empty buckets and pots. So as they are playing in the water, So they just heard a lot of boys near the main gate. So everyone was very surprised. See, everyone ran towards the main gate, and they saw many people are carrying empty buckets and pots. A small child carrying an empty bottle was clinging to his mother. Rohan's mother went to one of the women in the crowd. What is the matter? She asked. So, a small child carrying in empty bottles. And Rohan's mother went to that woman and asked, "What is the matter?" And the woman replied angrily, "You ask what is the matter, or wells have no water." So that lady asked and replied so rudely, "What is the matter? We don't we do not getting water from our well, and you are asking what is the matters." That lady was very rude. "We got our water only when the tanker comes once a week. Today even that has not come, and here there is so much water everywhere, just for you all to play and enjoy. Tell me, what should we do?" So that angry lady said, "Only once a week the tanker comes, and today too the tanker has not come, so only for playing and enjoy they are supplying all this water. And what should we do?" So she is asking to Rena's mother, "Can we drink this?" Now it is in Mumbai Cafe Faraday. The lift stopped at the 26th floor. Deepak loves going in the lift. Today was a holiday in school. So now it's the story of Deepak. Now it's 26th floor. Deepak had gone with his mother to Rajia Madam's house. So he went with his mother to Rajesh Madam's house. His mother worked there. The house was quiet and cool and shining clean. Raja was reading a newspaper. She smiled when she saw Deepak. "Is it a holiday?" she asked. She switched on the TV, and Deepak was soon lost in the world of cartoons. So his mother worked there. The house was quiet and cool. So Raju was reading newspaper. She smiled when she saw Deepak. Uh, she she smiled when she saw Deepak and said, "Is it a holiday?" So she switched the TV, and Deepak was just lost it in the world of cartoons. Raja called out, "Puspa, it says in the newspaper that the gutter water has not mixed with the water in the drinking water pipes in this area. It says that many people are sick with diarrhea and vomiting because of this." So Raja called his mother, Deepak's mothers, that said it is in the paper that gutter water has got mixed with the drinking water. Now in these areas many people are getting sick with diarrhea, vomiting from all this. Why don't you throw away the water that was filled yesterday? So she said, you have to throw that yesterday you have filled the water. Put some fresh water to boil for drinking. Boil water for your family. Deepak was happy to hear this. He thought, at least today I will not have to stand in a queue for hours to get water for our house. It is a real holiday for me. So Rajia said, put some water put some fresh water to boil for drinkings, and also take some boil water to your house for your family. So Deepak was very happy, and he said, okay, now also at least today we will not have to stand in a queue for waters. Okay, so it is a real holiday for him. Here is our exercise: too much water, too little water. Now student, turn page number 147. How can unclean or dirty water harm our body? Answer: our body can get many diseases because of dirty water. Have you ever got dirty or unclean water in your area? What was the reason for this? Often dirty water comes in the tap because of leakage in the pipeline. Do you know anyone who has fallen sick because of such water? Talk about this. Yes, I know some of them. One of my friends had fallen sick because of dirty and unclean water. When the guests came to Suguna's house, they offered him a cold drink because they thought he should not drink such water. What do you think Sugandha family must be going for their own drinking water? Answer: Suguna's family must be boiling and filtering the water to feel it clean and potable. The guest said he did not take cold drinks. Why do you think he said this? Cold drink may cause trouble in our body. Keeping in this mind, the guest refused to take cold drinks. Have you ever faced a shortage of water in your area? When? We always have to face shortage of water whenever the water supply is disrupted. Question number 2. What did you do then? We have to call private water tanker. Have you ever played in water? Where and when? Yes, I have played in water many times. Whenever I went to my home at village, we played in the river water. Are there times when you are not allowed to play in water? What are the reasons for this? Answer: in winter seasons, in rainy seasons, when water is deep, when water is dirty, the restrictions are so that I don't spoil my health and remain safe. The water park had a lot of water to play in, but the nearby village did not have water even to drink. Discuss. Answer: water parks are usually run by private authorities and run for making profits, but in the village, water is supplied by government because of poor management. Government often fails to supply water properly. If you go to a water park, find out from where the water comes to the park. Answer: what comes through pipeline in the water park. Now student, turn page number 150. Why was Rajia worried when she read the newspaper? Water got dirty and unclean because water from the gutter was mixed in water pipe. Rajia asked that all the water that was filled the previous day should be thrown. Could this water have been used for something else? What kind of things? Yes, that water could be used for washing clothes, vehicles, and for watering the plants. In what way did she plan to clean the water? She planned to boil water to make it clean. Do you know of different ways to clean the water? Describe them. Water can be cleaned by filtering and adding chlorine tablets, or by adding by filtering and mixing chlorine tablets. Suppose Regia had not read the newspaper and everyone had drank the water without boiling it. What could have happened? Had they drank water without boiling, the most of them could have fallen sick. So students, you have to copy down from here. Thank you.